just as all of you know, we do not have a topic today, so I'm gonna bring the conversation like the old times, like the years 2016, 2017, with no topic. So we're gonna start with the personal presentations, and that's why basically we have personal presentations at first, because back there I didn't know what to talk about, and then I thought, okay, let's start with presentations, then I have some time to think. So Robert, can you present yourself, please?
Yes, sure. I'm Robert. I live in Praia Grande. It's a South Beach, São Paulo. I'm married. I have 4 daughters. I work with 3D for metaverse, VR, some things for games, sometimes for architecture visualization. I like jiu-jitsu, ride bike, skating. I like listen music when I start my day, my work, and that's it about me. Maybe.
Very good. Very good. Nathaniele, what about you? Present yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Nathaniele, but everyone calls me Nachi. I'm 32 years old. I live in Fortaleza, Ceará. I'm a secretary. I work as a secretary. Actually, I'm at work right now in my lunch break. In my free time, I like to read. I'm part of a book club, so I always have something to read in my day.
Great. Very good. And Elton, I guess it's the first time we talk. Present yourself.
Yeah, with you. I am 30 years old. I'm from São Paulo. I have been working as a mid-level Python developer. I'm graduated in computer science. I live with a little dog. I have a little daughter. She's 11 years old. In my free time, I like to do outdoor activities. I like to practice hiking, swimming, that kind of sport that leave me away from the computer, because I spend many time in front of the computer. So I like that kind of activities. That's it.
Very nice. Very nice. For those who still don't know me, I'm Philip. I started Talk in 2016. I'm the kind of person that I do not like English, Spanish, French, German, or whatever the language, but I'm really in love with communication itself, people, and exchanging ideas and collaboration above all of things. So Talk and Talk, it's not an English or language school. It's a platform, a community platform where we exchange ideas. So we do not have teachers in here to lead the conversations. You're not going to be corrected. You're not going to be taught about English language. If you want so, you can go to our courses and you can have all the material and all the English language explanation you might need for yourself. Though I do not think you need that. You just need to practice. And the presentations, they are the key success for that. Because if you can't talk about yourself in any language, you cannot talk anything else. You can't go any further in your communication. Okay. And to start with, I would like to this is pretty much a conversation. Okay, so what's your guys looking for in here? Like you decided to come here to talk, to practice English, but what for? What are you looking for? So Elton, you asked about the topic, but what were you looking for this talk at 1 p.m.? Just English conversation, you don't care about the topic, or do you have something you would like to talk about?
I don't know. I believe that here in Talk and Talk, I am learning English, and I can improve my communication. I can talk about different kind of topics, and my main objective is to be able to I don't know, to prepare myself to can do international interviews to abroad companies. This is my focus nowadays. I want to improve my communication to be able to do it.
Great. I have some news about exactly that. I have been talking to Tami Silva. She's a girl that she brings people and connect people. She connects people to job offers abroad. She's gonna handle a workshop to talk about how to find a job abroad, overseas, to earn in dollar or euro. And we have 3 spots available for people on Talk and Talk community and on Talk and Talk platform. And I'm gonna choose these 3 people. I'm still finishing up the idea how to promote this, to give it away for free, these 3 tickets, because it's a workshop paid. So just be around the English community in the website. So if you go to talkandtalk.com.br/comunidade or community, you can find the English community in there. I'm going to post the rules, and I'm gonna do like a challenge or a game or something like that. Okay. Yeah, and that's a good one. Once you, and what you expect after getting the job, Heitor? What you expect doing after you get a job abroad?
I don't know. I hope that I can have a better qualities of life. I don't know. Maybe this, I want to travel abroad. I want to have more opportunities. I believe that when you can travel or work abroad, you can open more your mind, not only about the money, but about the experience in general.
Very good. Very good. And you, Robert, what were you looking for this 1 p.m. meeting?
Making new friends. Of course, I'm here 2 years. It's my 2nd year in Talk and Talk. You know, I make some friends. You is my friend. And of course, prepare myself to improve my English, my curriculum. Yes. In my work, I have some jobs, international jobs, you know, and of course, I need to practice my English, and I'm here all the time in my computer, and I'm here to talk with you and my new friends.
Very nice. Very nice.
When you start a class, I'm here.
Great. And you, Nach, what you're looking for at 1 p.m. at your lunchtime?
I always try to attend at least 1 meet per day, and for me, this time for 1 p.m. is better because when I get home, I have to study because now I'm trying to become a public servant. So I have to use my lunchtime to to practice English, because before I worked in a company that I have to use English because it was a multinational, and now I'm changed company, and here we don't have to talk in English. So if I don't attend the meetings, I don't have anyone to talk in English, and probably I will forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Languages, it's something, it's unfortunately we lose the capacity or the ability to speak another language if we do not practice. But also, if you do not cook, you lose it. If you do not work out, if you do not put into work your memory, you lose that. So I remember, I don't know if you people are the same age as me, but and I had in mind all the phone numbers, all the addresses, everything in my head in case I forgot when I was a child. So nowadays I just know my number and my grandparents' phone number, the home number. But like all this, the cell phones from my parents and everybody else, I have no idea anymore. And yeah, I stopped 2 months practicing sports, and I gained weight back again. So I'm a little chubby nowadays. I need to work out back again. Elton, do you have the same? Like, if you stop practicing something, if you stop doing, do you feel that you forget? Or like coding, I do not code anymore. It's been like almost 10 years. I have no idea how to code anymore, even to set up the environment and everything. No idea at all. How does it work for you, Elton?
Yeah, all the time. To for me to have I don't know, a fresh memory, I need you to be to have immersion about it, that subject or topic, I don't know. But I believe that it's common to forget the things that you are not using more. And I have this kind of problem. I try to practice exercise to I don't know, to have a healthy mind, a healthy memory. And I improve my kind of meal too. I take omega-3 pillow medicine.
Yep. Yeah.
It helped me to, I don't know, but I feeling that my memory is better after I started taking the omega-3s.
Yeah. I don't know if I do something like that. Actually, I'm trying really to drink more water instead of drinking. Like, I do not drink soda anymore. It's been more than, it's been 10 years now. I'm celebrating 10 years without soda, actually, September. Yeah, trying to have a healthy routine early in the morning, trying to get things organized. Yeah, it's not just,
It's about your sleeping too. Nowadays, I try to organize more myself in all areas, because I believe that it helping me to
connected.
more. Yeah. And I believe that my environment helping me too. I need to have a clean and organized environment to be more productive.
Yeah, I heard or I read something yesterday or some days ago about performance. I'm into that nowadays, like mind performance. And when it comes to work, if you like, when we think about performing well at work, so I have a company and I need to perform well. to have money, to earn money. Otherwise, I'll lose money or do not earn money. But everybody's is like, oh, workaholic and working all day and this and that, but they are not paying attention to drink water, sleeping well, having a good balance of nutrients and food, leisure as well, like having free time to do other stuff, exercises, good friends, good books, you know. So I believe when it comes to sport, it's more natural to think about that. Like, okay, if you are how can I say, like a runner or a swimmer or a tennis player, you're not going to, you know, eat junk food or you're not drinking, like not having hangovers, you know. So Nachi, you're at work. Do you think about that when it comes to performance at work? Do you think about other areas in your life, about the things you do, about your food, about exercises, about sleep, about water, about friends, books, studies, and etc.?
Yeah, actually now I'm not a health person. I'm very lazy. I hate to do exercise. I'm try once. I did some, I don't know how to say English, funcional, but it was very hard. I feel I will die. So I quit and now I don't do nothing about food. I know that I have a terrible habits of food because about soda, if I could, I drink every day. Every day I want to drink Coke. And this is terrible. And my life now is a little bit confused because I have to study a lot. So I'm not sleeping well, I'm not eating well, I'm just studying and work. This is my life at the moment.
Yeah. Study, work, sleep, study, work, and sleep, right? Robert, and what about you? Do you think about those things we are talking here?
Oh, sorry, repeat, man, please.
Do you think about like we are talking about performance right now? Elton brought something interesting, and it reminded me something I heard this past few days, that when we want to perform well at work, we do not think about eating well, having a good night of sleep, having good habits. We just think about working more and more and more. But when it comes to exercises, things we do about our body, or players, they perform well in a high, like soccer players, tennis players, or whatever you do, you think about those things. So if you're getting a new job, if you're working in a company, if you're having your own business, do you think it's important to think about other areas in life to perform well?
Yes. In my case, it's very important because I have 49 years old and I need to spend more attention in my health, you know. And in my last appointment with a doctor, I can see new problems in my health, you know. I'm a freelancer. Of course, I have more time to practice more exercises, read the book, sleep more, maybe, but it's different. You see money when you is a freelancer, maybe. My case, of course, but I need to expend my much more attention for this, you know. Money is good, but you need, of course, I spend time with my family, but I need to expend time for me, my health, my brain, you know. And I need to do this. And my doctor say, hey man, you need to practice much more exercise. You live in the beach. Yeah, you are freelancer, you know, you need to control your time, you know. Yeah, it's terrible for me.
Yeah, I think time, and this is something we are gonna talk at 4 p.m. about routine, about planning your time to study. So,
Yes. Yeah, I need to break. For example, when I start to read a book, I need to 1 hour read a book only, not 2 hours, you know. I need to do organize the time and break. If I start to, for example, a run, start and end, and finish, organize the start and organize the finish the exercise, you know. It's a problem for me.
yeah. What's the most difficult besides that? What else can you bring that is a challenge for you?
In English, for example, I love speaking English. I love, but I need to organize my time for immersions. And after that, I need to read some things in English. I need to other things to learn English, you know. And I need to organize this. It's important too for me, you know. Organization. It's the key for me.
Yeah,
Organization.
it's crucial,
Yes.
I would
Yes.
say.
Yes.
And you, Nachi, what's challenging for you when it comes to learn, but to do things?
I use it to procrastinate a lot. So now I have to put all the things I have to do in my Google Agenda. If I have to start to study, I put there. If I have to clean my house, I put there, clean the house, and put the hour, because now I have to have this strict routine that I hate. I hate routine, but it's very necessary because I have to do a lot of things, and if I'm not put this in a schedule, I can do everything.
Do you use anything to help you, like a planner, an app, or Google Agenda, or something like that?
Yeah, I use the Google Agenda because they put some alarms. So when I book some meeting, I put there. When I have to study, I put there. I have to, I take classes from dance, so I put there that I have to go to my class. It's something that I know that I have to go, but I prefer putting Google Agenda.
Yeah, it helps your productivity, right?
Yeah.
To be more
Routine is a perfect word.
And you, Elton, do you have something that you do that helps you and you could share with us?
I don't have a structured schedule, but I have I know what I want to, or I have to do today, or in these days, in this week. but sometimes I change the hours, but I do my appointment. And I'm trying to get an agenda and take notes about my appointments. I am already using the Google Calendar to put in my online appointments, like the immersions, like some events. But I really want to get a physical agenda or I don't know, buy a planner or something like that to put it on the wall, and I can see my appointments all the time, because nowadays I am working from home, and I don't know, but I believe that I can pay more attention about my appointments.
Yeah. Do you book yourself to the immersions, or you just like get the topic and you you set up yourself the agenda?
Yes, when I go to the platform, I like to looking for nice subjects, and I book that immersion, and after that you can put in the Google Calendar, and I can organize my routine. After that, I don't know. I can be flexible about that, and it's good for me.
Yeah, the Google Calendar integration with the website's not working properly. Like, it doesn't bring the link, doesn't bring the topic. Something we need to figure out how to do it in a good way. But yeah, what I've seen from people is, if you do not book yourself, it's more likely to not attend the meetings in English. And I'm still thinking the best way to engage or to trigger people to join the meetings, to talk and to practice. I have tested a couple of things. One of the things I tested before, and it was funny, in some private classes, conversational classes, I let people decide the topic, and they have no idea what to talk. If you let the other person decide the topic, they are not going to decide. They're not going to, even in Portuguese. You let the person, okay, so decide the topic so we can chat a little bit. In Portuguese, I don't know, but aren't you fluent in Portuguese? Yes, I am. So what's the point? What's the deal? What's the big deal here? So just to show people, English is not a problem, right? What do you think, Robert?
Without a subject is much more hard for me, but I am a brave man.
Yeah.
And I'm here, man. And I like that when I'm here without a subject. Of course, my English, and I need to think quickly, you know, is much more hard. But that's it. I'm ready.
Yeah. So if you people, Nachi, if you could decide what to talk about right now, if you could decide where this talk is leading you, what would you like to talk?
If I could choose, I always choose to talk about books because it's something that I really like to do, and I have no idea how many book clubs I'm into now because it's something that I really like to talk.
How does it work, the book club? You are
Um, I pay for a service and I receive one book per month, and I don't know how this book is. It's a surprise, and we have other persons that pay the same service, and we have meetings, weekly meetings to talk about the book the month.
nice one. Because we tried already the book club for 6 months. Didn't work out. It was really hard, especially because people like they didn't read anything, so we let them with the link and some material, but like none of them read it, you know.
Yeah, but I think in reading English it's difficult. I have a book in English at my house, and I just started, and never more I continued because it's difficult. We have to stop, and if you don't understand a word, and have to research. In Portuguese, it's easier because it's just have to read.
It flows, it goes
Yeah.
naturally. Yeah, I know. I have a book in here that I enjoy too much. I'm getting back to read. I start with why. It's a easy book to read, like vocabulary and stuff. But to be really honest, it feels like reading in English. If it's a book, it's really hard to focus, to pay attention, you know, to keep my mind focused. Not just in English, but in Portuguese, it happens the same, you know. Elton, do you have this challenge to read books in English or to read books in general?
Yeah, I spend more time reading documentations about some program language because this is my routine. And these days I bought a book about House of the Dragons. I like it, the TV series, but I'm having a lot of doubts about the words because there are many words from the época, so it's different. It's difficult to get the flow. But I want to buy another book more, I don't know, with a low level to be more, I don't know, para acostumar. I don't know. But that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about like I think this conversation it's going more like habits, building habits, right? And yeah, reading books on a regular basis, it's really difficult. Nati, do you really read one book a month? A book a month? Can you do that? And how
Yeah,
do you do that?
actually, I try to read more than one because I have the book that I receive every month, but I have a lot of books at my house. So I think I have 50 books that I have to read. So I try to read two in a month, the book of the month, and other that I have at my house. I use the time that I spend in the public transportation. So I use this time to read.
Yeah. How long does it take for you from home to work?
1 hour and a half.
So it's a big time you save,
Yeah.
like reading, right?
Yeah.
What's the book? Are you reading any book right at the moment, or?
Yes, I don't know in English the name is As Alegrias da Maternidade. It's
Nice.
a book from Nigeria, I think, about a woman that she wants a child, and she has a lot of problems to get pregnant. So the entire life of this person is about how she needs getting pregnant to be completely happy.
That's a good one. Do you read that because you're a mom? You want to be a
No,
mom?
actually,
No?
no. I don't want
It's just
it.
because you get the book from that.
Yeah, because in the book club they have a list of the most sold. So that one was the first one. So I
Oh,
decided
nice.
to read to
Are you enjoying it?
understand. Yes, it's a good book, but it's very, I'm angry all the time because things for a woman is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I was discussing to my girlfriend about that, especially about, you know, medicine that women take to avoid pregnancy. And then we saw something about a new test coming up for men that would make them not have children. So yeah, for women, it's always difficult, always difficult. Robert, do you read books? Are you used to read books? Do you remember the last book you read?
Yes, I'm reading amazing books called A Incrível Viagem de Shackleton, a mais extraordinária aventura de todos os tempos. It's amazing. I want to read this book in English. This book is in Portuguese, but I can try reading in English.
Yeah.
The history is about a man's discovering the how can I say Polo Norte?
The North Pole.
The first travel. It's amazing. It's an amazing book, and I want to try read this book in English in the future. You know.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
Kindle is very special.
Yeah.
I love.
I just gave away my Kindle as a gift because I wasn't using that much. But yeah, sometimes I feel like, oh, I need to read more fictional books or books with historical books or something just to pass the time, to spend some time like off the job and all things, you know. So sometimes I'm too focused on performance and doing a good job and this and that, and sometimes I get
Yes.
tired. Yeah.
To read the history need to be amazing history.
Yeah, to connect, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes it's even hard to watch TV series, you know, to focus, you know, to follow that, and it's been hard to have some time off, you know.
Mhm.
It's been hard. Elton, do you have that, like, difficulties to have time off, or if you don't have, what are the things you do to just spare your time, your mind off?
I don't know, but nowadays I am not a good reader. I have a difficult to stop and start to read. I'm a good book buyer, but
Yeah.
but two or 3 months ago, I put a goal to a goal or an objective to start reading a book for per month, and I already failed because last month I didn't finish the month book,
Yeah.
but this month I will try to go to run and finish 2 books. I don't know, but I believe that reading is a good exercise for your mind, I believe it help you to improve your creativity, your logic. There are a lot of benefits in reading.
Yeah. Yeah, reading, it's the time you have to focus on yourself, right? Like to, I don't know, it's interesting. I have lots of ideas when reading. Lots of ideas. Actually, I think the thing I have been doing lately to spare some time off is to cook. I have been cooking like the basic, but trying some new recipes, some easy new recipes, and trying to enjoy my lunchtime as a lunchtime. Instead of using the computer and having lunch, I'm just like having lunch and spending time on TV or watching something or just cooking, so I can really, because I do not have that time. This is a bad thing about working from home. I was something like Nachi, like going to work, I had some time to read. Nowadays, like says since 2016, I do not have that time anymore to read something. So I'm always rushing. Like I wake up, have breakfast, and I'm working, or take a shower. Yeah, having a shower, it's also something that I have been enjoying too much. I have a good shower at home. Okay, Nachi, great to have you here. See you. Have a great day. So taking a shower, it's been quite interesting to enjoy some time off. I'm gonna. Do you guys have? Do you guys want to ask a question so we can discuss a question? Do you want to ask something? Like anything you want. That is not a crime, of course.
I want to indicação, new books in English.
Recommendation.
Recommendation about books. Yeah, maybe you have some books.
Yeah, I have two books. I have this one. Actually, I have more than one. I have, no, this is in Portuguese. The title is in English. But there's this one, Playbook for Building a Global Company. That's a gift from a friend of mine. Start with Why. It's also another one it's been interesting to read. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have handy. But I'm more into, self-awareness, entrepreneurship, digital marketing, this kind of stuff. And yeah, I would love to have,
boring subjects.
Yeah, boring subjects. Not boring, but yeah, for other people. For me,
I'm
it's
kidding
not, but
with you,
yeah.
man.
But sometimes I wish to have, Harry Potter in English to read or something like that, Lord of Rings, or books
Yes.
that really entertains you in a way that you can, and it's good to have other topics rather than work, self-awareness, and life,
I start to read books made to learning study English. It's very amazing because you have short histories and amazing histories, and you have different levels. It's good when you can to improve your vocabulary. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Of course, when you start to read a book like your books, it's much more hard. You have different words. For example, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Elton, Do you have like a question you want to discuss just before we finish?
So not appears in my mind to talk now, but the subject is going well. I'm liking so much. And I believe that when we have a creative input in our minds, we have a creative output. So you are always improving your, I don't know, your thinking, your creativity, like I said, and really, I don't know, but when I was youngest, I I didn't like to read. I don't know if this is a cultural question about my environment where I grew up, but I never liked to stop it and try to read or buy some book or otherwise to study or being a good student. And nowadays I have more maturity. I have I don't know, but I open my mind, and I like to study. I like to read. I feel good. I can share more different opinions about my context. So that's it.
Yeah. I remember doing a lot of things about gardening. Gardening is a subject I enjoy too much, though I do not have like the sunlight directly straight to my balcony anymore. But it helped me a lot years ago to develop creativity and to compare the learning process between humans and what I see from plants, So the idea of learning by experience, not having someone to teach you, it came from growing a basil, manjericão in Portuguese. So the whole idea of talk and talk started from a basil, the learning process itself, so it helps a lot to see other businesses, the business model of other companies, other enterprises, and try to fit into education, for example. So that's why I have been doing some changes on Talk and Talk. Now we are developing a new members area. We have the courses in a new part of the website that is going to help people to follow a step-by-step course. I highly recommend you to study Inglês Falado there. It's going to be really nice. There are a few changes and improvements about the way it is right now. Not the classes itself, but the way is it structured in the website. And we're gonna focus more and more in the community in there instead of WhatsApp. WhatsApp is going to be like more just quick things, but the heaviest things about learning a language, it's going to be in the community. Yeah. So there we go. We have just delivered another conversation. This Camila is going to take a break because of the end of the year, work and etc. We're going to open up something. I forgot the word in English, but we're gonna open up like spots, places, I don't know how to say that, for new hosts. So if you want to jump in as a host, you can just apply. Soon enough, we're going to broadcast this in all the social medias and emails and everything, WhatsApp groups. It's a huge development as a host, to develop creativity, your leadership, communication, decide a topic every week, and to learn English. Though people, they just want someone to tell them what to learn. Though they are not going to study, they want someone telling them what to learn. So it's crazy, but it's a quite an experience to be a host. Okay, and there are other roles in here that you can also develop. We have just started the writing role, where people are going to develop their writing. We are going to develop more roles so the students can study, can focus on other abilities and skills. Okay.
Okay.
Robert, Elton, Nachi, she's gone now, but Nachi as well. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the day. 4 p.m. I'll be live on YouTube to talk about routine. If you want to drop by just to say hello, I appreciate it. And hope to see you again in another meeting.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
a pleasure. Bye-bye.